And just like that, we're live.
Yay!
All over again.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! We know how to work the technology. Just took us a couple minutes to get the things taken care of. Thanks for sticking it out, guys. We had some technical difficulties, but we should be good to go now. So we're just going to let everybody kind of roll back in. And we're only going to be able to have the one camera today, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, we do technically have this camera, so you can have this view.
Which one?
This one, the webcam.
Hi!
So we do technically have this one when I'm sitting at the computer. This is where I do all of the computer work and stuff, but I'm going to go over there and sew. And so I'm just going to hook up to that camera and you'll have the audio and everything. And it'll be like, I never even left. I just got to go load the chat and stuff. So look at my empty chair. Becky said, "Oh, hello again. I have missed so much. Get out of here. He's got the zoomies. He's worse than the dogs. Oh my gosh. I gotta get the I don't have the chat up over
I'm out
here,
of breath
so
now.
oh yeah? Are you?
Yep.
Is the audio better, guys? Is it staticky still, or is it better? Gosh, I hope it's better. I think it was my computer, not the microphone. Because I just think there's all the things going on right now with it.
I think it's your computer.
Yeah, I need to take it in to get it dusted off and stuff. So I'll do that soon. But in the meantime, we'll just go live from that computer over there, and I will just let me pop out the chat so I can see it. Ah, there we go.
I'm like genuinely out of breath now.
All right. John said, I can hear the Benny Hill music as he is turning fast.
Yep.
That was fun. That was fun. It's so weird to not see me on the screen right here. I'm over there. I'm like, oh,
something's wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Am I really live? I don't know.
Apparently there's a giveaway running. Exclamation giveaway in the chat.
Yeah, I hope we didn't mess up the giveaway on the other live stream, but if we did, oh well, I'll get a new ticket. You'll be fine.
Did you mail out the ones from Sunday? Take that as a no.
I will mail them tomorrow.
Okay.
It's not quite been a week yet.
That's true.
That's my grace period.
That is true.
But I did mail Mary's package.
Oh, John, that happened to me. Jonathan, that happened to me too. He says, I took my phone in today because the charging cord wouldn't stay in. It was because of 5 years worth of lint. Whoops.
Yeah. Well,
Yep,
and you know, your sewing room gets so linty, and my laptop that I usually stream from sits on my sewing desk. And it doesn't take much for that to collect dust. So every now and again, I have to take it apart and give it a good deep clean inside. And I ain't doing that. I'm going to let the Apple people do it. So that's what has to happen. I've got the warranty on it for a reason. I just got to make arrangement to not have that computer for about a week in order to get it done.
Yep.
So anywho.
Anyhoozles. Did you run out of bobbin? Dang, your live is going so well.
I am so good at this.
Oh, it's all the buttons from my couch. Oh! I swear she saw that video. I know she had to have seen that video.
And that's why Misty doesn't follow me on Instagram. She follows you. She follows Tiffany. She knows everybody else but me. Nope. She's like, no. You made fun of my mother. I'm sorry. I wasn't making fun of her. I was making fun of the jar of buttons that I got in my box. Had nothing to do with her. Oh, I am so happy that I stopped to look because I was going to piece it together wrong.
Ooh, don't do that. Hello, great granny, all the way
Hello.
from Ontario, Canada. Love your show. That quilt you made for Mary with the big pandas on it, available. Is it available anywhere?
It is called Pandas and Sweaters. The pattern is from Elizabeth Hartman. And it is over there and needs to be quilted. We're still waiting to pick out a good backing for it.
I got a sneaky peeky from one of my friends today on a pattern that's coming out for Halloween, and I am so excited.
So cool.
So excited.
Mm. This is really weird to not see my camera
I
when
know.
I look up.
I know.
Christina said, I sewed a dress for my 9-month-old niece out of my dad's dress shirts to wear at his celebration of life.
Nice. That's really sweet.
Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Don't do that. It's contagious. So my sister has one of those porch geese. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's a plastic goose that sits on her porch, and she likes to dress it up for the seasons. This is a this is something she was influenced by my aunt because my aunt always had one sitting by her fireplace in her home. And when Alicia got her first car, it was a old Aerostar, an old minivan. She took out the middle row of seats and literally strapped in the goose to the third row and just drove the goose around.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a whole thing for her. She loves this thing. So she has been after me to make some clothes for this goose. Well, I'm going to visit her in the first weekend in June, and she's already said, "And while you're here, we can make a new dress for the goose." I'm like, oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, all right, fair enough. I think in her head, she's like, "Oh, you get a chance to sew. This will be great for you." And in my head, I'm like, "I don't do clothing." But I will for you. So for those of you that are just joining, I am working on some small Hunters square blocks. These are super cute. I am using an FPP template that I drew out, and I'm putting all these together to test a pattern that I should be releasing in the near future. The pattern will feature making hunter stars either the traditional piecing way, if that's your jam, or using included FPP templates, if that's your jam. Whatever works for
FPP.
you.
She said PP.
You down with FPP? Yeah, you know me. Hello, Laura. She says, Happy Friday, everyone. Ooh, those are pretty. A pattern? How nice. Coming soon to a website near you. Cynthia says, Your t shirt is perfect. You should wear it to your sister's. Quilter, no, I won't have your pants. How about I make a new one? Quilter, no, I won't make your goose a dress.
Right.
Would that be great if that's what I showed
That would
up
be
with
hilarious.
on Thursday?
I definitely have sent your sister some of the like the funny goose dress ups out there,
Oh gosh.
and I also found a dress up brontosaurus.
You are just
I was like, oh my
encouraging
gosh.
her.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. Although I did see a funny video. Somebody opened, so a daughter gave her mom clothing for the goose, but the mother didn't know what it was for and thought the daughter was announcing that she was pregnant. Because the clothes are about the size of baby clothes. And so she's like, oh! And she's like, no, 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 wait, 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 wait. No, no, sorry, sorry. It was really funny.
Tiffany said that she did her Hunter Star squares out of a layer cake. Okay, you could do that. Math Geek says, Does your sister take selfies with her goose when she. Well, okay, so she doesn't drive it around anymore. This is when she was like fresh out of high school. And that goose doesn't exist anymore. This is a new goose that she has, and he sits proudly on her porch. But the goose that was in her Aerostar, I'm not kidding you, she had like a cigarette taped to his bill.
Oh my, that's
He was
funny.
gangster or something, just sitting in the back. Did you mean silly goose?
Silly goose.
God.
Such a silly goose. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's gander the goose and goose is...
There's a lady who used to dress geese or lawn ornaments for the seasons and same and some holidays. Yep, that's what my sister wants to be.
Yep.
She wants to be that person in her neighborhood.
I like the 9-foot skeletons that they dress up.
Listen. First of all, you can't see my house from the road, so I ain't decorating outside for anything.
That is true. That is true. If you didn't know there was a house back here, you would never know it.
You know what? I like it that way.
Yep.
I like it that way. Let's keep it that way.
Yep. Who watched the podcast this week?
There was a podcast this week?
Yes. We dropped the podcast this week.
It's a joke. I knew.
Uh-huh.
We talked about where we hide our... Oh, that should have been one of the things that we talked about in that stash episode.
Where?
Where to hide it.
Oh, yeah.
If you had to hide it, where would you hide it? And we're talking about fabric here, people. Oh, Free Spirit says the goose needs a French maid outfit.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
That's hilarious, and it might happen. You need to... Oh no. Mary sent a link. I will never get... You're going to have to text that to me because I will never get to it.
I'll open it here. Oh my gosh.
What is
it? Here, I'll show you. Stop.
Oh, Melody says, you guys made me buy my first Tula pink.
Very nice.
Joan says, one of the fire stations here dress their goose all the time. Just drive by the station to see what it's wearing. A graduation outfit? Oh, because Jake.
Right.
I was like, why is that? Oh. I get it now. 3 years later. I watched the Judds documentary today. Binged it a bit. Yeah. That was interesting. Did you know that Naomi was not born Naomi? The mom? Not. She was Diane. She was born Diane. And did you know that Winona was not born Winona?
I did not.
She was born Christina. They changed their names.
I would hide my stash in my husband's empty silo. Lots of space there.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Dirty Diana. If I stick my tongue out, the pieces will come together better.
It's just like your daughter.
Yeah, my daughter has a fascination with sticking her tongue out. Oh, the Quilter documentary released today on Netflix. Did I tell you guys, like, this week? Or was this just everybody I was telling? I think this was just what I was saying at work. So everybody at work was like, hey, did you know there's a Quilter documentary that's going to release on Netflix? I heard about it from at least 3 different people. Well, I also saw on social media that people that went to H&H got to screen it already.
Yes.
And so I already know that the premise is these men in a maximum security prison that make quilts for charity while they're in prison. And so what I've been telling everybody at work is I want to know how I get signed up for that program.
Oh my gosh.
Like, how do I get to go to a resort where I get 3 square meals a day and I don't have to do anything but quilt and play with fabric?
Oh my gosh. I don't think that's the way you want to do that.
Who do I have to unalive to get that?
Oh my gosh.
Teasing, of course.
Goodness gracious.
But I thought it was a great joke, and we all had a laugh at it. Although a couple people did say, I don't want to know anything about it. You're making me an accomplice. This sounds premeditated. No, thank you. And Mary says, of course, I cancel Netflix and they release a quilter
Isn't
documentary.
that always the case? You go to cancel the streaming service and then
Mary, that's okay. We'll save it and we'll watch it when you come up.
there you go.
Anyway, yes, that go ahead, Ian. What were you saying?
It's always the case. You're like, oh, I don't need the streaming service anymore. You cancel it, and then boom, they release something, and you're like, dang it!
Oh, Mennonite Farmhouse says when I was a correctional officer, the lady on my block got to crotch it all day long.
Oh wow.
Crotch it. I know that means crochet, but I like to say crotchet.
Zaza says depends on who you like to shower with.
Don't drop the soap. Linda said, no kidding. I canceled Netflix too. Go figure.
It's always the case.
I think you guys are going to have
Always
to
the
sign
case.
back up. I hear they give you a 7-day trial. Oh, is it sad? Katie said a friend at work texted her about it and said she was in tears.
Oh.
Well, I will wait to watch it until Mary.
We'll have the tissues ready.
Mary says, thanks. I'm cutting down on expenses in preparation for retirement.
Yup. Gotta do that. I may or may not have bought some fabric recently that's out of print.
Andrea says the way she hides her stash is she just says she won it. And so far it's worked for her. Look what I won! Look what I won! Look what I won!
I got this.
I won another yard of. Oh, you guys. I got a package today.
By the way, did you see Jonathan's comment of I put it with the vacuum, my husband will never look for it there?
I don't really listen. I really don't have any desire to hurt anybody, and I seriously have no desire to be in prison. Like, if nothing else, at least out here I get to pick my fabric.
Yeah,
But I do hope that I'll be interested to see what the documentary is about,
for sure.
and I'm gonna guess it's something about how the quilting has become a form of therapy and helped them
Mm.
overcome blah 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 blah. That's just what my guess would be.
Who was that? F. Jan F. You won the mystery prize.
Yep.
So just say in the chat that you're here and make sure we know that you're here.
And then you'll send your mailing address to mary@sobecca.com and she'll get it out in the mail to you.
Yep,
They make quilts for foster kids. That's awesome.
I know.
What was in the package?
Yeah, what was in the package? I've got a package. But
Um,
ching.
um, um, um. I want it.
Yeah,
I want
totally.
it.
Totally. You can tell your husband that.
I want it. Ah, I got um all of the flowers and all of the space sprinkles from the True Colors 2025 line. I had intended to buy 2 yards of the space sprinkles. Oh, is that the giveaway? No, no, no. I mean, no. But it is actually, I am actually working with this fabric on this project. Mary said, "Oh my Lord, woman, where are you going to put
I
those?"
know.
I actually do have them folded and they were put away.
They are. And I can corroborate her story that they are actually put away.
They're not on the Tula shelf because I have run out of room. I did
Kelly,
not get any of the full moon forest too,
yeah.
just the space sprinkles and the flowers. Yes, John, they are amazing. Go ahead.
Kelly says, I stopped by and applied for my passport today.
Very cool. I'm doing that on Monday. Rip It and So On says, hello. First time here. I subscribed and thumbs up. Hello.
Hello, Rip It and so on.
Rip it.
Rip
Rip it
it good.
real good.
You can rip it.
Zaza says, my husband is a firm believer in happy wife, happy life, so he never says anything about fabric deliveries. Good man. I told my son I won it when an embroidery machine showed up.
Oh
I won
my.
it.
I want it.
Oh, this whole thing, I've had this fabric here for years.
Oh, this thing. Oh, it's just been on the shelf for a long time.
Oh no, I just met this quilter and she just told me I could have it. She just sent it to me. Oh, I'm part of a Facebook. Oh, here's a good one. I'm part of a Facebook group where we just claim fabric from each other's stash. No, I didn't pay for it. She just sent it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And there goes everybody getting their Tula shelf. I'm up to a Tula closet,
Yeah,
Lily said.
she really is.
Hmm.
She is. John is asking what I bought that is OOP, and I bought Pedal to the Metal in the blue colorway from Homemade. Why do I keep getting it wrong?
I don't know.
Whatever.
But I also bought some of that. I
She
have
did.
a yard of that that showed up, or maybe it was two. I think it was one.
I ordered 1 yard.
Well, you
I
should give
ordered
me
one
your one
yard.
yard. You already have that fabric. Give it to me.
No. Becca, what are you working on tonight? Says Joy T.
These! Yay! And I can't see anything. I hope you saw that. I am working on making some Hunter Square blocks for a pattern that I'll be releasing in the near future. And I am choosing to use the FPP templates that I'm including in the pattern for free so that I don't have to traditionally piece these. It just helps me get my points a bit better.
Helps make her point. Wah!
See what he did there?
See what I did there? See
See
what I
what he
did
did
there?
there?
See what I did there?
John says, ooh, nice. I just completed my collection of Monkey Wrench.
Oh, nice. That was the first collection that I
Let's
got,
see.
like, introduced to Tula Pink.
Tula Pink.
Linda, aren't they cute blocks? They're super cute. They're super cute little blocks. Little blockies. Yes, Mimi Sewing Station, there is another giveaway running at this very moment, so type exclamation giveaway in the chat, no spaces, and that'll get you entered into, whoa, what the heck just happened? That'll get you entered into the giveaway.
John gifted Ian and I his dinos and skates. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the dinosaurs and roller skates.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about doing that when, like in June or something. Is that what we're
I
talking
think
about?
so.
I'm excited to do that. I think I'm going to use space sprinkles for it.
Yes, that would be really good. That would be really good for that.
Oh, Mary, can you look on the website and tell me if we have VIP this weekend? I can't just text it to me. I can't remember if we do or don't. I think it's next weekend, but honestly, my days all blur together. Speaking of days blurring together, I'm tired. Put a pin in it.
Not your finger. Don't put a pin in your finger.
You can poke your friend, you can poke your finger, but you can't poke your friend's finger. I don't know why I said
I
that.
don't know why either. That
Oh,
was
shit. Interesting.
that was interesting. That was a thing that happened
That
on a
happened.
live stream.
Okay, yes, VIP Zoom is Sunday.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh,
Oh!
oh,
Probably because next weekend's a holiday.
oh.
It's Memorial's Day.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I've got my marathon live stream coming up a week from today.
Oh, are you taking? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So I guess you're probably not going to be on my live stream that night because you're going to be done being on camera. You'll be like, I'm
I'm
done.
done.
I'm done.
I'm
How
done with
long?
it.
How long does your marathon go?
It goes for 7 hours, starts at 10. Excuse me, I ate food right before I came over, so I'm like burping all over the place. I think it starts at 10 a.m.,
Oh,
9
so
or
it'll go
10
to like
a.m.
5.
Yeah. So if I wanted to, I can come over, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm done.
You'll be done.
You never know. I might just sit in this chair and be like,
Uh,
uh.
uh, uh. Alicia asked me if I was going to do a live stream while I was up there. I was like, no, if I'm coming up there for my nephew's graduation and I'm spending the money on the plane ticket, then I'm going to prioritize spending time with family.
Yep.
But I will be taking video footage and I'll be churning out a vlog video that shares my trip up to Michigan because on June 1st, the Michigan Shop Hop is happening and my
Ooh,
sister has offered to take me around to some quilt shops.
fun. Hey, guess what? When I go to Disneyland, I won't be live streaming.
What are
Not be
when
live streaming.
that's the second Sunday of June, right? That you won't have it, or
Uh,
is it
third? It may be the third.
okay? I think it's the second.
Well, I will look at the calendar right now and I can tell you.
Sounds good.
Yep, it's the third.
Oh.
It is the third. Because June starts off on the first day of June is Sunday.
Oh, that's right. You're oh, well, no. Oh, the first day of June is Sunday.
Is Sunday.
Ah.
Yep. Which means next month we have 5 Sundays in the month, which means
Vintage Sunday.
Vintage Sunday.
Now all 4 of my purples are made. So I am literally halfway through my set of stars. I need 4 of each color. So I made 4 of the purple. I made 4 of the pink. And then I'm going to make 4 of this really pretty neon green and this really pretty blue. So I'm going to make 4 out of each of those colors. And those are just fat quarters of the space sprinkles. And for these blocks to make 4 of these in the smallest size that's in the pattern, I did need almost the entire fat quarter doing this through FPP. So
Linda, my marathon is a week from today. It's actually on a Friday.
are you going to do Friday and then Sunday too?
Yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna be all over the place.
You will be.
I know. I know.
Are you going to M&L Fabric when you are in Anaheim, Ian?
I wish, but I'm not gonna have time. It is seriously gonna be a whirlwind trip for me.
Whirlwind.
Whee!
Hello, Carrie Quilts. Jonathan says, I might make it for VIP if I'm up for it. I always feel antisocial after a ship at the happiest place on earth. Joanne's.
M. Smith, you're right there. In fact, that was the one that they just mentioned, and I wish I could go. I just am not going to have the time. I'm actually visiting with some other friends while I'm there, and I'm going to be attending Pride Night.
Marie is asking, what is Vintage Sunday?
Vintage Sunday is where I pull out my featherweight. We just, Beck and I were talking about this. Every month that has a fifth Sunday in it for me, um, I should pull out Sylvia and do a vintage Sunday project.
Yes, Free Spirit, you can. She said there is a quilt shop that is having a 5-yard cut backing sale for $25. Can I mention the quilt shop here? Absolutely, feel free. And if Ian's here, she can get the link. Looks like Adam Sows is in the chat. Hello,
Hey,
Adam.
Adam. Good to see you.
Linda says, I will be watching your live stream. Sounds fun.
Yay!
What time does your live start tomorrow?
2 p.m. 2 p.m. Normal time, just on a different day. Same bat time, different bat channel.
Same bat channel, same bat time, different bat day.
Right.
Don't confuse them. Okay, please forgive me. I I'm going to have a brain fart.
Okay.
Well, I also had a brain fart last week when I was like compromise, but literally I'm having a brain fart.
Yes.
Oh, and I had a brain fart when I was like Dark Star instead of the Death Star. I'm like,
Yes,
oh
that
my
was
gosh.
funny. That was so funny.
Adam Sows and Adam So Fun.
Uh-huh.
One of them does the long arm videos
Yes.
that I like,
Yeah.
and the other one has the shelves of Tula behind him.
Yes.
Which one is which? I can't remember because their names are so similar. I think Adam Sows is the long arm.
Yes.
Okay. See? Okay.
If I remember
I,
correctly,
I wasn't
yes.
wrong.
No.
Well, maybe I was.
Or maybe we are. I don't know. It's hard to keep them
Because the
separated,
names are
not
so similar.
yeah, because of their names, right? Like their names are
But
very,
they're
very
like
similar.
they're different. Like their
Yeah.
setups are different. Their
Yep.
technique, everything's different, and I can tell. Oh, Adam is Tula. Two people, two different people. No, I had it backwards.
Oh.
Okay, I thought I was worried because I know one of them does. Adam Sows has the Tula.
Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank
Other
you,
way.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you,
Adam
guys.
So's
I
is the
get,
one that has the Tula.
but I
Adam
can
So
picture them. I
Fun.
can picture them because Adam Sows also does like the bags and
Hmm.
all of those, and he made the really fun shoes. And he
Yep.
wouldn't give me the bag at Quiltcon. I remember that.
Yep.
Look, they all know who Adam
I
is.
know. I know. I'm sitting here like embarrassed because I
I
got it
am too. I
backwards.
am too.
So,
I know. I'm
whoops.
sorry.
Sorry, Adam.
Adam's so fun is long arm. I
Yeah,
always get it
I do
backwards.
too. You know why? I correlate Adam So Fun with the Tula because I think Tula Pink is fun.
Yeah, I could do that too. I
So that's why I'm like, oh yeah, Adam So Fun, he does Tula Pink. Oh no, 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 no. Adam So's is the one that does Tula Pink.
Adam's so fun. I don't even know that he's doing the long arm videos anymore.
He recently became a Bernina,
Ambassador.
well, not ambassador, but like an expert, a Bernina
Oh,
expert, I believe. He's been showing off all of his endeavors. He just got the 990.
cool. I think Adam Sows. I love how everybody's
I
still
know.
telling me who he is.
It's like, oh
I
jeez, I'm
got it
sorry.
now. I
I'm
got
sorry. I'm
it.
sorry.
Adam Sows. Adam, I think you have a pattern coming out or some was there a new pattern dropping with him? Listen, y'all go check out his YouTube channel. Go check out all of his
He
things.
has a great British accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun to listen to.
Oh no, I love to so says I posted my Tula kit. I might have some explaining to do when my husband sees the shipping charges. Oh, Mary said, "Oh man, I want the Bernina
I
990
know you
QE.
do. I know you do,
She
Mary.
wants the Berbina,
The Berbina with the boobins.
the boobins and the
The
bobbins
Bernina,
and the
the Berbina with the boobins.
bourbons. The Berbina. I think Bernina should change their name
To Berbina.
to Berbina. We should make a sticker with a machine that looks just like a Bernina, but we're going to change the name. It's going to say Berbina. No? Okay.
And below it, it says, it has boobins.
And people are telling, thanks everyone. Yes, it's 2 a.m. I can't sleep. Had dad staying for 2 weeks, and now I have my bed back. Not a horrible air bed, but I can't sleep now.
Oh no.
No bourbon, just boobins.
Boobins. Boobins.
People are telling It's funny because one person in the chat was like, Mary, you should give yourself a retirement present. Immediately followed by, Mary, you better postpone retirement so you can have the Berbina.
True story. True story, guys.
Shelby wants to know, would Berbina have Burb experts? I
Yes.
mean,
Sure.
it's a whole thing. It's a whole brand. If
It
somebody knows
is.
how to build sewing machines, let me know. I got a great name. I'll probably get sued. It's too similar to Berbina.
Berbina.
Tiffany is asking if Adam Sews is going to be at Raleigh for Quiltcon. I want to know if John is going to try to make it to Raleigh for
Yeah.
Quiltcon.
We're on this side of the country this time.
I
And
know,
they announced
but
Georgia.
I think it'll depend on the
Yeah.
taxes and the tariffs and all that other fun gobbledygook.
Rip It and So On says, you guys are cracking me up. I
Meh,
just
cracking
snort
me,
laughed.
cracking me up.
Cracking me up.
The I
I'm
don't know why
gonna
John.
pump you up. Flights and hotel to North Carolina are booked. So yes, Adam Sews will be
Nice,
in Raleigh. We'll get to see him
nice.
again.
I will be at Raleigh too. My flight is not booked, but my hotel is.
Deb Phil, you won the giveaway. So message in the chat, be like, yes, I'm here. And
Yes,
then,
I'm here.
yes, I'm
Yes,
here.
I'm
And
here.
then send an email to Mecca at sobecca.com. No,
Mecca, Mecca,
Mary at sobecca.com. I don't know where I got Mecca from. That was
Mecca,
weird.
Mecca, Mecca.
She says she's there. I see you.
Don't you turn off on me. I told it no.
Oh, sorry. Let me get turned on again.
Don't fall again. Don't do that. That would be embarrassing for you. Oh, the blade's exposed. That would be embarrassing for me. Don't get blood on the fabric, Becky.
Don't give on the family.
Don't get blood on the fabric. Have you in Finding Dory,
Mm.
the the uh the character
Which one?
Becky.
Yes.
Becky.
Becky. Becky.
My daughter found out that Becca was short for Rebecca, and another version of Rebecca is Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And after I shared that with her, and she had seen Finding Dory, do you know how much I heard her going around the house going, Becky, Becky? If only I could cross my eyes.
Right.
What was that character? What was the animal that?
It was like a duck thing. It was a duck.
I just know it wasn't the brightest bulb in the
No.
box.
No, except for the very end. She ends up saving everybody, but
By
yeah.
accident.
Yeah, by accident, but yeah.
Zaza said that must be one of Becca's most repeated sayings. Ian, don't fall again.
I mean,
Hello, flicky chicky.
hey, Flicky Chicky.
Flicky chicky.
Flicky Chicky.
Flicky chicky. Flicky chicky.
Flicky Chicky, if you are in my Facebook group or Becca's Facebook group, I made an event. My friends canceled on me for dinner when I'm in Anaheim, so I'm opening up to everybody to have dinner.
Flicky chicky, are you
So
near Anaheim?
I think she's in no, she's outside of Los Angeles, if I remember correctly.
Anaheim? How far is Anaheim from LA?
It's a good, well, it depends on traffic. It really depends on
Miles.
traffic.
How many miles?
I don't know how many miles. I know it can take either 45 minutes or 5
Oh.
hours.
Oh. What?
Yeah, depending on traffic.
Either 45 minutes or 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Becky says, my given name is Becklin, but I go by Becky.
Becky. That was funny.
Becky.
Becky.
I have no words. None. This is safety yellow. We can dance if we want to. We can leave our words behind. Ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-bum-bum-bum. I don't know the rest of the words.
I just ran across the screen just now. It's funny because it's 30 seconds behind.
I think you just like to do that because you find yourself hilarious.
I do. I do find I make myself laugh, and that's half the battle.
G.I. Joe! Vicky Chicky says that is 35 miles from her address.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Let's get it done, son.
I accidentally made the mistake. I tried to fly into John Wayne, but I accidentally booked myself into
John
LAX to fly in to. I was like, oh man, really?
Hello, Gwendolyn Hanks.
Hello.
1, 2, 3,
4,
4.
5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride.
Ian, what did you have to drink before the live tonight?
Water!
And if you believe that,
Hey.
I have a
It
bridge
was
for
water.
sale.
It was water.
Yeah, that's really all you drink. Except for coffee once in a while.
Angela said, my husband just said Becky from the kitchen. Becky! All right, Angela's husband, Becky!
He's going to start walking around the house going, Angela!
Or he's going to be like, Ian! Becca!
Gwendolyn says, hey, Becca, I love what you were making. I figured you probably would. It's bright Tula fabrics. I'm just saying. I know you have a propensity towards the Tula.
Spicy water. Melissa.
No. Negative.
No spicy
water.
No spicy water. I can't even remember the
Ian
last
is
time I
always
had
high
spicy
on
water.
life.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Sea Skipper, I fly into John Wayne usually, but I made the mistake of flying into LAX. It's fine. At least I'm flying out and not in, or I'm flying into LAX, not out of LAX. But I am flying out of John Wayne, coming back, so no big deal.
Flicky Chicky is cutting fabric for a test pattern. Ooh. Flicky Chicky.
Flicky cheeky.
I like to batch sew when I'm doing these, so I'm doing all of the components so that I'm making all 4 of the green blocks at once. I can't say it.
Burbula blink? What?
Maybe that's a Burbina speak for Tula Pink.
Right, there you go. There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Tula called. She says she doesn't like that name. Stop it.
Yeah, in the 2 seconds that it went live on air.
Yeah. Tula said no. She said if you do that, she will release no more space sprinkles. LBI is further from Anaheim than LAX.
Is that John Wayne?
I have no idea.
No, that's Long Beach. Sorry, LB.
I'm just reading what's on the screen, okay?
No, Long Beach. Yeah. LB, Long Beach. Dirt. Okay, Flicky Cheeky, I'll try that next time I go out to, because I'm going back to Disneyland at some point.
Yeah, I think it's unfair that you went and didn't even be like, hey, do you want to go?
Because I knew the answer was no, with all the things you've got going on.
Yeah.
I knew the answer was going to be no there. That's okay. I'll get you something. I'll get you something from the 75th.
Can I have an enamel pin?
Sure. I can get you a pin.
That's what I lives.
I know he does. I know she does.
She does not shut the front door.
She does.
Well,
she does send him happy mail.
The ridiculous amount of beautiful things that he makes, I don't doubt it.
No, absolutely.
He deserves it.
Absolutely. He makes some pretty awesome things.
Also, can I please still have that bag?
Highly jealous because he gets all the doesn't get all the collections, but he gets a lot.
A friend of ours
which is awesome.
made me a Truvy bag.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the rose fabric from Tula Pink, which is Ian's favorite print from
Is
Tula.
it the rose or the queen?
The queen.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the queen.
The queen.
That's what I thought.
And you should have seen his face when she gave it to me and not him. He was jealous.
And then I broke it. I got so mad and jealous, I broke it.
He did.
I did not.
You did break
I
it.
did
You
break it.
did break
Yes, I
it,
did
but
break
not
it.
because you were jealous.
Yeah.
He picked it up and wanted to inspect it, and then he goes, "Oh no, I broke it!" And I was like, oh, "Give me your place for everything bag
Right.
instead." He was like, "No."
It's like, nope, not happening.
But I did go by the pattern, and I want to try making the bag myself too. Ooh, Adam gifted me a Tula caddy and fanny pack. John, you should go to Quiltcon and show it off.
Mm.
And also, just let me take it. Ian, does Curiouser and Curiouser glow under black light?
Not like the whites do, because white typically glows under or fluoresces under a black light. So the white portion does, but there's no like specialty.
Hello, Barbara. I'm getting the bag. Sazo said, I'm getting the bag when he falls asleep on the flight to QuiltCon. Adam said, I'll wrap it around my legs.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I'll wrap it around my legs.
Adam, are you making the journey alone this time, or are y'all coming over again together? Ooh, sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle.
You know what I want?
Ice cream.
Yes. Get out of my head.
How did I know?
But do you know what ice cream I want?
I don't know. That one I don't know. Is it the kind that I made in the Ninja Creamy that Mary gave to me, second
Yes.
gifted to me?
Yes. He made me some almond joy
I
ice
did.
cream. It was
I did
delicious.
make almond joy just for you.
And I seriously am upset that I didn't eat the entire pint in one sitting. Do you ever show postcards you receive? Yes, but I haven't gotten any in a long time.
Mary said, "Cold Stone." Not this time, Mary. Made some almond joy. Is it almond joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, almond joy in the.
You did. You made the. Why don't you talk to them about how you did it?
Well, I looked on the internet.
Okay,
I
first
looked on
step.
the internet, and because Becca loves the almond joy that the Clifton
It's my
Ice Cream
favorite.
Depot makes, and so I was like, I wonder. And since Mary brought her ice cream maker with her, and we never got a chance to actually use it, I was like, well, what if I try it? And so I found a recipe and didn't it, I changed a few of the things up, but I still tried it and gave it to Becca and was like, "What do you think about this?" Brought it over and she's like, "Oh, I love it."
It was really good. It was really good. So, what was the recipe? Do you want to talk about it?
It was a Ninja Creamy vanilla base, but I didn't put the vanilla in it. I put in almond extract, coconut extract, a couple scoops of Jello pudding mix.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right? Um, and then I froze that base, and then when it was time to spin it, I mixed in almond slivers, mini chocolate chips,
and coconut.
and coconut, sweetened coconut flakes.
So good. So good. So they have a almond joy flavor occasionally at the Clifton Ice Cream Depot, and it is my favorite. I had it a couple years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was so good. And every time I go there, I'm always secretly hoping that they're going to have almond joy again. And they don't always have it. But once in a while, I get lucky because it's one of the rotational flavors, and they don't post their flavors online anywhere. So you got to go all the way into Clifton, park, walk to the ice cream place, and look to see what's there.
Yep, 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 yep.
So you better believe if I'm going to make that journey, I'm getting ice cream, even if it's not almond joy.
Well, now we can make it over at my
Laura
place.
says, I'm just dropping in to say hello. I have family visiting from out of town. I'll definitely catch the whole replay.
Hello,
Hello.
Laura. I love Adam's comment because Zaza asked him if he just took a carry-on the plane, and he
Oh,
said yes, but I still managed 9 yards of Tula and a lot of other bits and bobs. I love that they say bits and bobs. We sacrificed clothing,
oh
LOL.
my gosh. They
We
just,
don't need that shirt. Whee!
on the way out of town, just drop it off at a
Right,
donation shelter.
right.
They're like, oh, we got Tula.
I could just see them in their rental car and see like out the window all these shirts and jeans and everything coming out flying out of the window.
It's funny. Leanne likes, I like Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream. I
I
like
do
that
too.
too. I like black cherry ice cream. That's really good.
I like Ben and Jerry's Cherries Garcia. That's one of my favorites.
That's good.
I need to figure out how to make it.
My go-to at Cold Stone is to get the sweet cream base
Hmm.
with caramel mix-in times two, almonds, coconuts, and chocolate chips. And it's close to the almond joy.
I am really intrigued by John. He says there's a regional flavor here called Moon Mist.
What
It's
is
so
that?
good and so pretty. I want to know what that tastes
I
like.
bet it's like it looks like a cotton candy.
Yeah, maybe. I just had a DQ strawberry sundae. DQ is literally a block and a half from my
Ooh.
house. Dangerous.
I saw I saw I need to try this. So I saw one of those hacks on like Instagram or
Mm,
whatever, where the girl got like soft serve in a cup, but then got a side of that chocolate dipping stuff that you put your cone in.
right.
And she would take a scoop of ice cream on her spoon and put it in the chocolate. Oh, I need to do that.
Mm.
I bet you could also buy that chocolate from the grocery store. John says it's a combination of cotton candy, banana, and grape. It's blue, purple,
Oh.
and yellow.
Oh, that sounds very intriguing, John. Adam says I did debate doing a Joey from Friends and wearing all the clothing to to empty the bag. That's funny.
I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Rip It and So On says that they love pistachio. Pistachio's good. I
Pistachio.
like
I don't
pistachio.
like pistachio.
I do.
Not a thing for me.
Love me some pistachios.
Pistachio.
Spumoni is my favorite. What is spumoni?
What is spumoni?
I don't know, but I think Gwendolyn's going to tell us. La, la, la. Mary, are you still here? It looks like there's
Yeah.
still a giveaway going.
Yep. She's
Okay.
still here.
Yeah, this is the last one, right? Last giveaway of the night. Excuse me while I put my $317 worth of Tula away so that I can actually use my pressing board. Mary, look at me. Are you proud? I put it on the shelf.
We shelf our fabric. Shelf, shelf.
Shelf, shelf. My pants are falling down. Ow, ow.
Well, don't do that on camera.
Well, has been known to happen.
Jan Moran? I think.
Morin.
Moran?
Moran.
Moran?
More man.
You
It's
have won.
Italian. That ice cream is Italian. I think that was the last giveaway, folks.
I think so. I think that is
All she wrote.
no more.
Negative Ghost Rider.
No more. No more. Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
Except maybe the mama.
Do you remember what that's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dinosaurs show.
Yeah.
Flicky Chicky says, I still haven't found a home for all my Tula. Hey, listen, you got it for $3 a yard. I still say you need to sell it for $6 a yard and double your money.
She could probably even get 12.
You probably could. Some of it, you probably get 20 or 30.
I saw a a scrap, a cameo on one of the groups for 150
Oh
bucks.
my
Not even
gosh.
like yardage, literally a scrap that had the cameo cut out. It was just the cameo for 150 bucks.
Wow. Craziness.
Craziness.
Somebody out there will pay it.
I know. You are the winner and you're here. You got to send an email to mary@sobecca.com. I like
Yeah,
saying that.
please.
Sobecca.com.
Swabakadakam.
Sobecca.com.
Swabakadakam.
You talk like the Pope. Although the Pope speaks English now, so that's cool.
Flicky Chicky has salt water. That's the one with the octopuses in it.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, is that an ice cream flavor? What?
No, it's the
I was
Tula
very
Pink line with the
confused.
octopuses.
Very confused for a
I
moment.
would like it. Thank you. Can you send it to me? That'll work.
I know, Shelby. I wanted to say Barnaby. What? Okay, Barnaby. I don't know what that was, Shelby. Sorry.
Oh, I'm tired, man. It's been a long week.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth working on my pattern for the Better Together fabric line. I think I finally landed on a final design and I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide it.
I know, I know,
I
I
know, I know. I want you. I want you.
know. Shelby said it's because I said I was because I said Burbenex. Burbine I can't say it.
Amanda says, yes, it has been a long week. Yes, it
It
has.
sure has.
Shelley Clark says, I saw Tula Parisville for $1,000 a yard.
Whoa! That's insane.
I hope nobody paid for that.
$1,000 a yard?
I
Wow.
know, Mary. I know.
Oh, ow.
Really?
Sorry.
Tell us more.
I just sat down and my back was like, hi, I'm here now.
John says saltwater is his dream deja vu collection.
Nice. I heard that Tula will not be doing any deja vu this year.
Okay. I'm happy with space sprinkles, thanks. True colors. I also want the gray in the true color, the gray spray, the graphite space sprinkles, but I
Mm,
want a whole bolt of it.
fair enough.
Who can I talk to? Who has a free spirit account?
He's cramping from all that running. Adam says, my signed Tula merch is my escape plan. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm still like trying to find because she did an enamel pin of the sewing machine when the sewing machine came out, and I've been
Yep.
like keeping an eye out on the groups for it, but I haven't been able to find it. Every now and again, it'll come up, but they want like $200 for it. I'm like, no thanks, no thanks. I like it, but not that much.
Hello, Joshua.
Hey Josh, it's okay. You were out celebrating tonight, so no worries.
What were we celebrating? He was celebrating my live stream.
You have it, John? Oh, that's so awesome. Lucky you.
I am getting gray work from Santa, 1 yard for all. Nice. Becca, do you have a new ironing pad? It is pretty fabric. Uh, yeah, actually. So I just got some fabric that I like. This is from Lala Boutique's Old Glory line. I had a couple bolts of this actually. And I'm making curtains with it. But I decided I wanted to keep my wool pressing mat from getting all gunked up. So I just took a bit of fabric and made like a pillowcase for it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Adam. I
A
appreciate
little
that.
slip cover.
Oh, that's awesome, John. That was a really nice gift.
Oh man. Adam says, I'm stocking gray work. I have doubled my order on it.
Adam, I bought a 1 yard bundle and a few extra yards of like the wolves and the polar bear because I that's such a good line. Oh, Josh's
Husby.
husband,
That's a word.
hubby
That
took him
happened.
out for dinner to celebrate 10 years at his place of employment.
Congratulations.
It's awesome.
Now we all want to know what you had. There you go, Becca. Hit up Adam. I think the shipping charges might be a bit much. And I don't know if he's going to be willing to sacrifice room in his luggage for all of
Right.
that. I should just break down and get a free spirit account. But also, that would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, oh, I'll have a bolt of all of it.
Yeah.
And it would sit here. Because I buy literally a yard and I'm like, no, I can't use it. But not right now. I'm using space sprinkles. As soon as I got the fat quarter bundle the same day, I cut into it. Ah. I already sold some of the Tula, the ugly ones. Does the wool pressing mat still work the same with the cover on it? Yes, Barbara, it does. And it keeps the mat from getting all mucky from the starch and things that I spray on my fabric.
That is true, Zaza. That is very, very true.
Oh, shipping to the US is apparently not as bad as shipping from the US.
That is true.
Oh, well, that's until the tariffs go through. And then it'll be worse. Actually, I
Yay.
heard who was saying we were talking to somebody, I think it was the both of us talking to somebody on a video call that they had, or maybe I no, or maybe it was somebody I watched in a YouTube video. Anyway, the story that I remember, I just can't remember who was saying it, was that they had, gosh, it's at the top of my tongue now because I'm picturing the whole story. But the long and short of it is that they had put in an order for fabric, I believe it was. Oh, it was Kate from Miss Kate, Quilting with Miss Kate.
Okay.
Um, she was talking about how I think it was her. She was talking about how she put in her pre-order for fabric and already paid for it, and then it got here and it's sitting in customs and they won't let it come into the country. And it's
A
already paid for
Oh my gosh, Adam says it is less than half the price. It's about $30 to ship from the UK to the US.
for a bolt.
For I don't know. And that's three
That's
day
a high.
that's right. And that's 3 days FedEx. Gosh, that would be
Wow.
like 50, $60 there
Yeah,
easily. Gosh.
that's not worth it. I've got enough fabric.
Zaza says, I'll take orders for iPhone delivery at Quiltcon. I can't wait to meet you
You're welcome,
next year,
Barbara.
Zaza. Zaza, you should just come for QuiltCon and then just stay until it's time to go on the cruise, and then we'll all go on the cruise.
Sadie said, I bought a bunch of Tula pre-cuts of the original Tabby Road.
Nice. That's a good collection.
Flicky Chicky said, Moda already had prices go up on fabric. Yep.
Yep, they did. They did indeed.
I was looking at the Quilter Studio at some fabrics. I was looking to see if they had the True Colors line in stock yet when I ordered my space sprinkles and things. And they didn't have it in line, but they didn't have it listed. But I was looking by designer to see, make sure I didn't miss it, right? Do you know how much they're selling a yard of Tula for now? Or a yard of any fabric, really?
Is it, let's see, last time I was like 1350 a yard higher.
Uh-huh.
1450, 1550, 1650, 1750.
16.99
Oh
a
my
yard of fabric.
gosh. Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. I'll be sewing from my stash for a
Right, yeah.
while.
No kidding.
Gosh.
Connie says, "Hello, Becca."
Hello, Connie. Always reminds me of the Animaniacs. Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Well, Mary says Walmart has already announced price increases due to tariffs, and others will
Yep.
be following suit soon. I
Yep.
guarantee. I know. I'm just gonna look. I've got enough fabric here for a while. I'm just gonna sew what I have. It'll be fine.
Or what?
Loa, wow. Lois says lots of fabrics in our store sell for $24 up.
No. Ugh.
Is that like a specialty fabric?
She may be in Canada.
Oh, oh.
We should go.
Sandra says in Australia we pay around $33 per meter of Tula, which is $21 US.
Wow. We should
Okay.
go up and visit John's shop at some point. He's not terribly far away.
Uh, yeah, he is.
How far is it?
I think he's up north of Maine.
No. I thought he was in Philadelphia.
John?
I think so.
John who?
John East.
No, he's in Canada.
No?
Yeah. He's in
Wait, who am I
Canada.
thinking of?
I have no idea.
Somebody's in Philadelphia that has a shop, and I'm trying to remember who that is now.
Well, it's not him.
Oh gosh, I'm getting people confused now. This is terrible. Sorry, my bad.
John says a yard of Kona here is going for 1464 Canadian. See, look, Canada.
Canada.
Oh, Jonathan, a gender seamster, is in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't Jonathan.
Okay. It was Jonathan.
Artiste is in Nova Scotia.
There we go. Okay. That's why I'm confused because Jonathan is the one that has the store in Philadelphia. John is the one. Okay, all right, got
Okay,
it.
but does he have a free spirit account?
Jonathan, want to be our new BFFs?
Listen, you don't have to ship. I'll drive you. It's only 2 hours.
All right, let's go visit Jonathan then.
Are we able to say where? Yes, absolutely. Feel free. People are saying, are we able to say where we pre-ordered Tula?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Share away. I I have no competition here because I'm not selling any fabric.
John, you are correct. John says, Ian, you're having real trouble with the with his Johns and Adams. You are correct because John, Jonathan, Adam. Oh, you work at a store. Oh, my bad.
Oh, well,
My bad.
it's all Johns and Adams in the quilting
I know.
world.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
You're the odd
My
man out.
brain is gone. Oh, I'm gonna make it to Canada. I mean, well, obviously next year, but also I want to do more Canada in the future. So, John, I'll take you up on that.
Artiste.
Mm-hmm.
Nova Scotia's, I think, on the east,
Yep.
up by Maine.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotian.
I grew up in Detroit, and so a lot of the stereotypical things that you would hear from people would say Canadian said,
Mm.
it was totally a thing we did too. Eh?
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 Oh, John does have a Free Spirit account. We're coming. We're coming up to Canada. We're coming up there.
It might be worth a try.
Right. Ian, the second president of the U.S. was John Adams, just to add further confusion. Bye, Tiffany. Have a great night.
Hi, Tiff. Oh, he grew up in Windsor. That's right across the river, the bridge. Listen, you guys want to hear a funny story? I know I've told this one before. My husband who had never set foot in Michigan and did not comprehend how great the Great Lakes really were. He grew up in Virginia. And we were watching a show about shipwrecks and stuff, and there was a segment about a boat that got lost or sunk or something on one of the Great Lakes. I can't remember which one. I don't remember the boat. I don't remember the lake. I don't remember the story. But what I do remember is my husband's response. It was, "It's a lake. How'd you lose the boat?" To which I tried to tell him, "Babe, those lakes are huge. You can literally stand at the shore and not see land. It's huge. It's like an ocean." He was like, "No, it's a lake." I was like, "Okay." Until I took him to Michigan for the first time. And he went, "Oh." I showed him Lake Superior,
Yeah.
the biggest one.
Lake Superior.
Oh, he told me a joke one time and I fell for it.
What
Oh,
did he
am I
tell you?
doing the wrong one? Hold on. Move this out of the way before I start sewing the wrong fabric on. Okay, good. I did not.
Good.
Uh, okay. So I come home from work and he's like, "Hey, babe, I heard something. I heard there's a new species of bird that's been discovered. It was on the news." And I was like, "No, that's not true. That's not true." He's like, "Yeah, it is." I was like, "No, it's not true. You're pulling my leg again. You're pulling my leg." He was like, "No, I promise." I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll fall for it." And I knew it was going to be something stupid. He was like, "Yeah, it's a bird. They found it flying over Michigan. It flies upside down." And I went,
What?
"What?" He was like, "Yeah. Apparently, this species of bird thinks Michigan's not worth pooping on."
Oh my
And then
gosh.
he doubled over in laughter because he thought he was
Oh
hilarious.
my gosh.
And then he proceeded to tell me that this is apparently a joke that he and his high school friends would tell about West Virginia when they were growing up.
Lord.
Oh, I was like, "Well,"
Lord have mercy.
oh, he thought he was hilarious.
All
I just sat there and looked at him like,
right, fine.
"Yeah, yes, that is, but I don't, that was not the show we were watching. It was not the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, but we were watching a show on lakes. I know the story of the Edmund Fitzgerald very well." It was not that. I think honestly what it was is like, I think it was a show on people getting lost at sea, and it wasn't necessarily the boat getting lost. It was like people getting lost in the lake, like falling off the boat and never being recovered. And to which Jason was like, "It's a lake." I was like,
It's a little bit bigger than that. Do you know the deepest lake in America?
I I want to say Superior.
Nope.
Okay. You want to tell me?
Crater Lake.
Oh.
Deepest lake in America.
Oh, okay. I never would have thought that.
Yep.
Where is Crater, what is Crater Lake?
Crater Lake is a lake that's formed in the caldera of a volcano in Oregon. Yep.
Where does Superior rank on that list?
That I don't know.
Look it up.
I will. I have a magical box in front of me. I will look it up. Look it up.
Those riptides can be wicked, Kelly. That's right. Pull you right under. The undertow. I think Superior's the biggest lake. but I don't remember.
All right, 5 deepest lakes in the U.S. Go away.
Go away.
There was an ad.
There's a lake called Go Away.
Go away.
Go away.
Oh, that's not a good list. Okay, try again. Well, that's not just U.S. Lake Tahoe would be second.
Wow.
Crater,
Okay.
Crater Lake is first at 1,943 feet. Lake Tahoe is 1,644 feet.
What's third?
This doesn't have. This one was the world, so those were the
Oh.
only two listed. But let me go here and see if I can find it over here. Can we do North America? Oh, whoops.
Donna says Seneca Lake is the deepest finger lake in New York. And as soon as she said that, I went, from the Finger Lakes. And I'm Judy.
That's
The
funny.
Marasha sisters, all the way from the Finger
From the
Lakes.
Finger Lakes.
I'm Judy. And I'm Janice.
I don't know if this is in the correct order, but Crater Lake, Lake Tahoe, Lake Chelan, Chelan,
Never heard of it.
Lake Pinned Oral, Pinned
Is
Oral,
this the largest or the deepest? Oh,
deepest.
okay.
Lake Superior.
Oh, it was in the top
It
five.
is in the top 5.
Okay. I wasn't too far off. I was only off by 4. Barbara Cook says Superior. Everybody's in the chat telling me already Superior is number 4. The biggest lake in the United States is also the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area. The biggest lake in the United States and also the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area is Lake Superior. It covers 31,700 square miles. Thank you. I thought that was the case, but I
It's the
couldn't remember.
largest, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
not the
that's not the
deepest.
deepest.
Yeah.
Not the deepest.
Yep. It's interesting because from what I understand, they don't know where Crater Lake drains.
I do.
It just like
Into my
the
backyard.
level goes down, but like they don't know where it actually drains to. I think. I don't want to like say that incorrectly,
It
but
drains into my basement.
uh,
Just kidding. I don't
I
have a
don't want to
lucky
hear about your
basement.
flooded basement.
Man, the whole time we lived in Arlington, that basement flooded, and I kept telling Jason, I was like, I think we have a crack in the foundation. I think we have a crack in the foundation. I think we have a crack in the foundation. I sounded like a parrot. And he was like, no, 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 it'll be fine. It's this and this and that. I was like, okay, fine. We go to leave. We're renovating the whole house to sell it. And guess what they found? A
A leak.
crack in the foundation. So from now on, anytime something's wrong with the house, I just go with my gut. I'm like, nope, my gut's telling me we have a bigger problem.
Nice.
What time is it? I can't even tell what time it is.
9:43.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm kind of I'm getting to the point where I'm like, meh.
Oh, I
That
see
would be
all the
nice.
East Coast folks are going, Chelan, Chelan. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
What is Shulan?
I
Shulan.
mispronounced the
Oh,
lake name.
Becca is going to run out of upper thread soon. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Is it making you nervous? Do you want me to change the spool? Katie says, "Wow, you're still alive."
she
I'm
normally
still alive, Katie. Yes.
she normally goes till 10.
Yeah. Don't forget, friends, if you are a VIP or channel supporter, if your name's in green here, or you're a part of the website membership, we have our Zoom on Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
And you can tell it's so exciting
Yeah.
by by her reaction just now. Hi, Katie, by the way.
Hi, Katie, by the way.
Flicky Chicky, didn't I say that? I thought I said that.
What?
She said the caldera, the craters of caldera, it's filled from snow
Snow
melt
melted.
and rain. thought I said that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
You know what? I don't want to do any more of this tonight. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Like I've made great progress. These are all the pieces that I need to make all four of my Hunter's Star blocks in that color. And so all I have to do is trim these up and piece them together into my four blocks. And then I'm going to do four more. And by the way, um, to make these, oh,
Uh,
is this everything? No. Oh, this is only half because I need to make the other side, which is this, where we do the white. So this is not everything. I got to do the white in here with the green on the outside. And so this is how much I have left after doing half of the piecing. Now I got to do the other side. So you're going to see I'm going to probably need the full fat quarter for that. There really is a new species of bird. It's called the early bird. Oh my gosh. Did you finish all the valances for your house? I did finish the valances that I started. I still have not bought the curtain rod. And Donna Marshall says, "Hi, Katie. Welcome to my living room." Caldera won't have rivers. They fill by rain and snowmelt and empty by evaporation.
Oh,
Becca, what size are your paper pieced blocks? These will finish, I think, at 3.5 inches. One, two,
skip a
three.
few.
Oh no, they'll finish at 4 inches. Becca, I don't know how you can FPP in chat. I don't know.
Magic?
Ooh, oh, oh,
It's
it's magic.
magic.
You know, filling my bird and my soul. I got nothing. Somebody out there is like, my husband hears you in the other room and he wishes you would stop. Anywho, I think that's going to do it for me, friends.
Okay.
I am running out of steam very quickly.
Very quickly,
Very quickly.
apparently.
Very quickly. And tomorrow's going to be a long day. The dogs are getting groomed. And then we're supposed to, and I just realized this is probably going to conflict with it, but we're going to go as a family to go see some movie that my daughter wants. It's some anime something. I don't
Mm,
know. Like, I couldn't.
okay.
I'm going for the popcorn and the family camaraderie. But I did tell my husband, would it be bad if I brought a flashlight so I could do some crafting in the theater? And he said, yes. I was like, well,
Oh.
what if there was there really does need to be a place. You know, they have all these movie theaters where you can do all these things. They've got the movie
Mhm.
theaters that are restaurants, they've got the movie theaters with the lounge chairs and the recliners. I want a movie theater where the lights are on and I can bring my embroidery. Make that a thing, people. Make that a thing.
Right.
Right?
Sounds good.
Like somebody. Every time, sorry, I got one more story. Apparently, I'm never leaving. Um, Several years ago, when Hillary was running for president, so like 20, was that 2016?
Yes.
I had just started quilting right around that time, and I bought some red, white, and blue batiks to make a military, a quilt of valor, if you will, for my father-in-law who retired from the Navy. And I had extra pieces left over, and I was just practicing with the pieces and just trying to put them together. And so I made some that looked like half square triangles and some that looked like rectangles. And I was so proud of this because I had just discovered my love of batiks. I had just discovered my love of batiks. And so I made a after quilt from my scraps and I kept it for me. I don't know what's happened to it. I didn't keep it forever, but I made it for me and I took it with me whenever we would go to the movie theater. So we're at a theater, we're watching a movie, the movie's over, the lights come up, and I stand up and I start folding my quilt. And somebody walked over and complimented me on my quilt and the political statement that it made. And I was like, what? And then I opened it up and I looked at it. I had inadvertently duplicated the Hillary logo.
That's funny.
And I didn't see it until it was pointed out. I was like,
That's funny.
"Oh." So that was fun.
That's
Anywho,
funny.
that's what I was thinking of when I was talking about the theater.
Stitch and flick. They should make a
A stick
movie
and
chain, a
flick,
stick and
yes.
stitch and flick.
Everybody's saying it's called your front room. I mean that's true.
Yeah.
I do that a lot, but what I'm gonna do right now is get off my booty and go to my freezer where the rest of that almond joy ice cream is, and I'm
Mhm.
going to sit my fat butt right here and finish eating it.
Sounds good.
So I'll see you guys all later. Ian will be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Don't forget the Zoom is on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And he has an all day live next week from 10 a.m. Eastern to 5 or 6 p.m.
It's
Eastern.
already
So
scheduled on my channel, so you can go check it
yeah,
out
what he
there.
said. Okay. Oh, I can't hit the button. I got to get up and walk
Oh
over
yeah.
there because technology. Bye, friends. See you later. Ah!
I could have done that. I should have done that.
Yeah,
But I'm comfortable.
whatever. Well, hold on. Let's show them how comfortable you are. Let's just do this. See how comfortable he is.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.